No. See,
Just wanted to
what I'm trying to say here is
you
that,
want to enjoy your voice, so you just speak and hear yourself.
okay.
Because I'm still bringing you to the station. Go
Okay,
on.
now see, this is what I want to say. All he has been narrating is including what he witnessed personally and what he was being told. So we cannot take that one out. So him coming out to tell TVC that he's suspecting everybody, now going to tell Brekete that he's not suspecting anybody, is two different things entirely coming from the same person. And in that particular area, I am saying that he is not consistent. And that one proves it. Oto.
Okay, again, that is not consistency. Again, as I was saying, in terms of judgment, how people make judgment over times, things become clearer to them. So if at first he say that, if he says that everybody around his son have a hand in his death, okay, everybody around the son could be anybody. It's not, again, it is passive. It's not particularly pointing at anybody. So if he goes to Berekete and he said, I am not suspecting anybody, this is to tell you that he doesn't want to point a finger, but all he knows is that everybody around his son should be investigated. That's what it means. That's what I'm saying, that the way you understand things is different from the context of the speaker. If he had been here now, he would have maybe better explained to you. But for me, who have understanding, I could easily understand that that is what he means. But anyway, it is not about that. That is not a statement which me I'm basing my report on, or my basing my discourse on. My discourse is based on what he reported to the police. When he got to the station, they would have asked him questions. What happened? And then he would have tell them that I came and I saw people gathering, and so I went up and I saw blood in the cloth soaked with blood, and then so and I don't know what to do, and I saw my son lying on the ground. They have salt on his chest, so I didn't know what to do, and I told them, let us drive the body to the station. And that is why, if you read Baba Mohbad in his own word, he said that after he said what he has to say, they have to tell him to change his statement. They said, no, change. They tell him to change his statement. I guess at that time, somebody would have called them, because he said, as they told him that, Baba, that they have to rewrite this again, that they want to change it. Like, he said, like, change, like how? And then one commander just came in and said, when this whole stuff happened, where did you guys report this incident? And he said he doesn't live close to them, that this is the place that they found while they were coming with the ambulance. So then they said, no, that there's nothing they can do, that when this crime happened, that they should have complained, okay, in the nearest police station. So now the police even recognize that it's a crime. That why did they not report the incident? That is a killing of the son. Why did they not report that incident to the nearest police station? So now, for goodness sake, I mean, when has it become by jurisdiction on where and where not to report crime? And then the police had to send them away without even giving them anything, and without even investigating that body, without even detaining them. And then now they had to go and do whatever culture tells them. And the police are faulty in this area. If at all they want them to go report the crime in the by jurisdiction, which the law, the Police Act does not provide that. As the act of law of the police regulation does not provide that. Their primary responsibility is to regulate all crimes, and it's not based on jurisdiction. So police should have at least sent a police to escort them to the nearest police station if that is what they want, or should have detained all of them. But that was not done. So these are the areas of failure. And again, unprofessionalism, crime sites, the crime site where they exhumed Mohbad, it was not barricaded. They did the exhume Mohbad not quite long. People were jumping in that place. They were going there saying that, the smell, the smell. I mean, this is misconduct. We are paying a lot of money to this department. A lot of money is being allocated to this police department. And they are just not doing nothing. It's misrepresentation. Even when you even try to tell them, they are saying that, to mean that the whole evidence will not be destroyed now. There will still be some evidence. Imagine, is this how they were taught? So all of these things in accumulation again, there have been so many complaints. People who had cried out at, so many complaints has been made even before the police eventually came into this case. Crimes videos have circulated, yet police had to take so much time. And during these times, evidence were lost. So we can also charge them for aiding and abetting, for allowing criminals to run before they now come in. They aided them. They let them go through. So they are irresponsible. And in the investigation, in their primary interrogations, how can they come out how can they come out to give us a preliminary report, for God's sake, without have investigating Mohbad's body? The primary thing that police, that 2 weeks that police, are you still listening? Are you there?
I'm listening to you.
One big mistake again, okay? If for anybody who has been coming here, I'm a big promoter of the Nigerian police, But me saying these things is because I find it misrepresenting, and that's why I'm saying that we want to sue them to the federal court, and we want to see that this do not repeat itself again. Not that we don't have so many tape there that they can use to barricade, or not that we do not have facilities, okay, which they could have used to make confirmations. Now, to verify informations. For example, calling of spending, Prime Boy and Wumi, these guys, they use phone. We have telecommunication company there who they should have use to confirm whether indeed these guys called. Their audios are still there in the system. Maybe Naira Marley talked to Prime Boy. We don't know. Maybe Prime Boy talked to Samilari. We don't know. Till today, for us to bring Samilari and Naira Marley into this whole case, we must do telecommunication forensic. And that is why I say, if Mohbad death is a conspiracy between who stabbed Mohbad, who injured Mohbad in the show whatsoever, digital forensic has to be involved, especially telecommunication, because there have to be line of communication. They didn't do anything there. They leave that. They didn't even attend to that in the preliminary report. In the preliminary, they're supposed to touch briefly the things that they have used. But now the most of it all is that how can you give a preliminary report on a dead body without you to have investigated that body, to have turned that body around, and to give us an account that is based on a primary level of autopsy? The first level of autopsy. Autopsy is a bodily investigation or examination. Is the body
Papariano, what account of the dead body did they give? What account of the dead body did they give?
Just wait, yeah. So on the dead body, okay, their account was so poor in the sense that they should have investigated.
You said they
just wait, I get it clearly. Let me explain to you now in the way that you can understand. The account that they gave on Mohbad in general, Mohbad is dead by this time. His cadaver is what they are working with. So the account which they gave on Mohbad, that is the dead body, okay, it's too poor in the sense that in the 2 weeks that they were given, how could they, within these 2 weeks, not investigating Mohbad body, or at least working with the pathologist to have got a primary autopsy? Primary autopsy, the first stage of autopsy is bodily examination of the dead body. That is, you check, is there stabbing, is there gunshot, is there this, is there that? That is the first thing, and you record it before you begin to extract the organs. You go further.
But they have not
So
given any statement
just
now on the
just wait
dead
now,
body
just
now.
wait now, wait. I mean, please wait, please wait, please wait.
Because you
So
said there was a
can you
statement
please,
of
can
the
you
dead
listen?
body.
I'm trying to teach you now. Listen, please listen. I've not concluded. Don't cut me short. Please let me conclude. So now, the first thing that they should have done as police who are homicide case investigators is to collaborate with the pathologists who are conducting the autopsy to state to them the bodily the bodily condition of that dead body, which means they would have examined that body if there is a foul play, like a gunshot, like a knife stabbing, like a bottle stabbing, like whatsoever. So now this will help them in their preliminary, it will help them in their interrogation to establish their preliminary report pending any conclusion. So now it means the police coming to tell us that Mohbad punched through the glass. That is not their position. Their position is that, let me say somebody told them glass. Their position is that they should have observed that body. Truly, this injury in this body, is it caused by glass? Then you interrogate them again. It is not what they tell you. Because you're now trying to report the injury that was present on Mohbad's body. You have medicals there who can better confirm that this injury is not coming from glass. That is a bodily, it's an external body of the disease. So the primary autopsy should have shown them whether there is any external violation of that body. So this is what they would have used to interrogate those suspects or those witnesses to at least establish a preliminary. Preliminary result is not a bad report. It's a report that will later build upon or that will be concluded sometimes. But at least it's a diligent work. Preliminary report is not just based in the statement of the witnesses. What they did, they just asked those guys, hey, who fight him? That one fight him. Hey, did you witness the fight? No. What do you think happened? This one saying maybe in a glass. In fact, as things stands now, even if somebody say they witness it in a glass, it is on their own professionalism to have checked it. If it was not glass, then they further question that, they further question them that, how can you guys tell us this is glass? That tell us the truth. This is knife, this is stabbing, this is gunshot. So they didn't do all those things. And this is poor on their own side. In as much as I commend them, in as much as the pedigree is there. But on this particular case, I have seen a complete neglection, a complete neglect on the case. And that is why, as people who are concerned, we feel like we cannot be continue to be paying money on this department and for them to be misrepresenting us just because of some presence of some individuals. Mohbad's death wouldn't have been just these kids. All of them is entourage. I want to believe that there have to be some connection, some conspiracy, some people of high regard that sponsor this kid. Either who fought him, either who allow him to be, but there is a conspiracy here. And who can establish conspiracy? This thing is the police. If me who is here like this, if they give us the power, the duty, me who is here, I will do enough. By law, if the court can give me, as I am here like this, an order to go into telecommunication company, that whatsoever we request, let it be granted. I will just pick 2 or 3. We have people who study criminologists, who are expert and who have license registered to the government. All these police, that some of them don't even have criminology degree. Okay, but now we'll pick private individuals who can also investigate crime. Together we'll ask reasonable questions. The primary job here is to help unravel what happened. But these guys, they don't care. They will just ask this kid what happened. Okay, that one, Abi, write it down, then come out and tell us and designate that as a preliminary. And as this stands today, can you believe that police have not seen autopsy report? That is so shocking. autopsy report that covers if there is any thumb printing, if there is any fingerprinting on Mohbad body, anybody maybe bend his neck, break his neck, anybody touch his body, all those fingerprint, Mohbad DNA, all those things are in the autopsy. Police have not received a copy of autopsy till today. And the coroners, what did they have done it to, but they keep it. For what? This shows you that they are trying to deliver this justice through some other means. They know those who are involved, who have to do with this case. They know very, very well. And that's why we are saying that we cannot be holding shadow. We could have been saying, let's be calling some people who were not in the crime scene. But that is a shadow for us. Let us hold those who were in the crime scene. And then they will point a finger to who sent them. If we hold Prime Boy, if we hold Darosham, if we hold Aduram, if we hold Spending, if we hold Wumi, if we hold all of them, they will tell us who sent them. And that is what we have been doing. Analyzing them, calling them out, and calling the police out. Because police on their own hand, they are just being irresponsible. While the characters on their own hand, they are being defensive. So it's like police is strengthening them. Then we citizens, we are left unsafe. That who's next? Could they be top movie they are coming for next? What
Can
if
I
they
talk?
come
Can I
next?
talk now?
What if you are the one they are coming for next?
Can I talk now?
You have the floor.
Okay, because if I allow you, you will talk for hours. What I actually asked is because you made a statement and I was trying to get it from you if actually police have made any statement concerning the dead body. But from what you have analyzed so far, we believe that police have not said anything regarding the dead body. Because as far as we all know, the only
No, you are not hearing me.
wait
No,
now.
please, no, listen. It's
I
a
heard what you said
misunderstanding. No,
now.
no, 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 please. Let me
You were
elaborate.
talking about
Listen, that's the
what
problem. There's a
happened
problem
at the
here.
point when he was still
No,
alive.
there's a
That was
problem.
what you were saying.
There is a problem. There is a problem here. Okay, we are not asking police account on after Mohbad died. We are asking an account before he died. Okay, so now they have to investigate on his dead body
No, what I
and
was
give us
asking you is
account.
after he died. That means the dead
Listen
body.
now, telling us on what happened in his body. It's telling us what caused him to die. That's what I'm telling you now.
That's what I'm saying. Have they made
We're
any
not
comment on
interested
it?
on what happened to Mohbad dead body when trace to what killed Mohbad. And so they have to use his dead body to establish whether it was stabbed, whether it was bottle, whether it was gunshot. That's what I was referring to. We don't need what happened to dead body. We need what happened to him that unalive him. And it's very clear. It's clear as crystal. Please.
Now, do you know the funny part of all these things is that now, and that's the funny truth. They have not said anything about the body based on the fact that the examination is still ongoing for them to ascertain whatever. Okay.
No. So far, no. They don't have
Wait
to tell
now.
us about the body. They have to tell us about Mohbad. What happened to Mohbad? They
Wait
have to
now.
establish. Police cannot know what happened to Mohbad. If at the end of the day, at the end of autopsy conclusion, police will still have to tell us what killed Mohbad.
But the body was exhumed for a reason.
Bro, I think at this point, you cannot understand any longer. Listen to what I'm saying. Let us say, for example, now, this is 10 weeks. Everything has been done completely. And police want to read that autopsy. They will still read for us the original thing that unalive Mohbad. True of us. They will tell us what they found in his body upon investigation, right? Hello?
Go ahead.
No, it's not go ahead. I just want to be
Because
sure.
I was trying to talk to you, but you're not giving me the floor.
I don't
So
understand. Is it dead body that they want to examine or they want to tell us what killed him?
no, you
What
made a
stabbed him?
comment.
What killed him?
You made a comment. Okay. And I was trying to follow you with that comment that you made.
I say it's not
But
correct. I'm trying to say don't see it that way. What I'm saying is this. I said that the police have not given us any account from the result of their examination from them examining the dead body. They should have examined the dead body, then provide us a result from what they have examined. on what happened to him, to establish what happened to him. They can't establish what happened to him without checking his body. They cannot just listen to somebody that said that he punched through the glass. But police, you too, you have to check the body. Did you see glass there indeed? So they should do that primary check to check the body. Hey, is it really, do we see glass, or do we see stabbing, or is it gunshot? So what if Mohbad was a gunshot and they tell them glass? They too, they will now come and be telling us that it was glass. I mean, what is this nonsense? That's what I'm telling you. Anyway, thank you very
No,
much.
see now, see, there is one
Let's take
thing. There is one. I
I need
always
to
wait now.
fix.
Wait, Papariano. Let me tell you something. In as much as all this thing that you have spotted out, okay, that police they defaulted in the line of duty by listing all those things.
Yeah.
You cannot throw away the fact that
What
they
what's the
are.
fact?
Wait now, you cannot throw away the fact that they are assigned to do their job in the course of justice.
They
Okay.
assigned to do a better job,
Wait
not
now.
just a job.
Wait now. Wait. Yeah, you
If you
cannot
give me
take
a
away.
job to do, if you give me a job to do in your company, would you
Maybe
supervise me?
you go allow me talk now. You
Talk.
cannot take away the fact that
Mm-hmm.
they are assigned to do that particular job in their line
Yeah.
of justice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nobody can do it if it's not them. For now,
Nobody can do what? Nobody can do what?
nobody will do that investigation if it's not Nigeria Police Force. Once in the case of criminal matter, nobody will do their job for them.
No. See what happened here. In a criminal case, there are actually two ways. The private investigators can work in collaboration with them, but not take it from them.
That's what we are still saying the same thing.
That's what the law
That
says.
is still their
Section
job to
204,
do.
police
So
regulation. Yeah, go on.
that is still their job to do. Whatever other any party that is interested in the case or whatever, they will just have to do their own finding and still submit it or deliver it in their own free will to the police to make use of. So it's still the police that have the ultimate rule to do the investigation and charge accordingly. Now the judiciary system have not even come to play, but the process is still ongoing. Now is the police. We cannot throw that particular one away.
See,
Nobody
it
would.
seems, listen. It seems we do not want a dull country. What we are saying is this: we are faulting
Now this
what
is
is done so
no.
far. The preliminary report is baseless. That's what we are saying. What is based upon is not well representing. We are saying that in that preliminary report, there should be briefing of telecommunication forensic. There should be briefing of them to have checked that body. They should have checked that body before they give preliminary report.
Wait now. Do you
We
want
gave
to
them two
believe that it was
weeks.
out of wait? Do you want to believe now that if they did not give this report, you all will still be waiting by now?
If they did not give preliminary report,
Yes.
see, Top Mobile, let me tell you something. Right? That's why maybe I should become the next governor or next election. All this nonsense will not happen. We don't beg. This is police duty that we are
Because
paying them for. Let me tell you something. They have a limited amount of time to give a preliminary report in an investigation. They have timing. They work with time. Okay? So now they can be questioned. They can be called to order. What we are saying is this, that if they cannot come and give us a preliminary report without them going there to investigate that body. They have to go and turn that body left and right, check the head, check the body, check the nyash, check everywhere, and have a preliminary report on it. Not that they will not check the body, they will just take what somebody tell them, and then they will not be telling us what is that. I mean, that is
no,
a
but
bad place to start.
the reason why they are doing the examination, the pathology, and the
That is a
whole
failure.
everything is for them
That
to
is a
get
failure.
an extensive report
Sorry,
concerning the body.
Listen, no, listen. Toxicology is extensive. That's indisputable.
Yeah.
And toxicology is not necessarily done on a dead body. Okay, what is necessarily done on a dead body is postmortem, and that is autopsy. Autopsy has been done, it's been completed all this while, but a copy is not being given to the police. Police is reporting on baseless things that they
Now,
have not confirmed.
do you think? Okay, what are you? You're saying that the toxicology is not necessary.
I am saying that toxicology is a secondary factor.
But it's necessary.
Listen, that we have preliminary report and then the
But
conclusive report.
is it
Okay.
necessary?
The preliminary, the toxicology.
Yes.
Yes, the toxicology is necessary because it's
Mm-hmm.
going to listen. It's going to support some other factors which autopsy couldn't have explained very well. But the things that autopsy has explained, police should have given us that one instead of giving us what somebody else tells them.
But
It
now
is
it
better
is.
for, it is
But now
better
it
for
is.
police to have checked that body and tell us whether it was knife stabbing, gunshot, whatsoever, than them listening to somebody telling them that he punched through glass. The body is there for them to check by themselves to see whether it's glass or not before coming out to tell us glass. That's failure. And that's why I say we will sue them for all these irregularities, misconduct. So a lot of money given to this department. And I hope when we come at them, they will realize that, I mean, there are citizens who understand these things are not. And I'm telling you, had it been I was a state governor, this nonsense will not happen. So make on a gather hand, vote for me next coming election. Make I bring back this case. This case, I'll bring it back.
So it is.
2027.
Yeah,
Hmm?
but it will be fair to say
Wait
it will be
now.
fair.
Wait.
Shebi
2027.
na for just you there, Abi.
Oh, God, forget that one. I get mad for everywhere.
You know,
2027.
you know Apata.
Oh, God, don't forget. 2027. You just stay for Lagos. You don't come Lagos before.
I don't come just before.
You don't come Lagos before.
No, I did just now.
All this one way they talk, so you just dey talk. If you see me say
No,
no,
I did. Now for
no,
this place, I did for refuge now. The refuge that they stay now.
listen, ma tell something. Most of us who are speaking here, okay, aside from the internet, let nobody deceive themselves. They will never meet me. First of all, okay, let us keep that one aside. Me, I'm somebody that I know where I check where I know where I know my way. I know be somebody will be say, even this matter gone. I didn't want to enter this matter. But when I see the annoyance, the things that are not done very well from the beginning, right? People come to this platform, they dare not criticize Nigerian police. They dare not. And even to today, now only me get that right to criticize them. And they apply all level of consideration. I put myself that if it were me, I look at the human possible mistake because they are not robot. But I will say, and then I feel like the usual corruption that I'm avoiding has jumped into this case. And that's why, even on the camp of Baba Mohbad, I see so many underground selfishness and negotiation going on. Which, when I say it here, people get mad, but they don't know what I'm saying. Me, who is telling you, I know the things I'm putting together. And as a scientist, I see further. I see far. I see far. But anyway, I do not have much of those time. I will reduce my discourse because maybe I will have Instagram. Do you have Instagram as well?
Sure, I have Instagram.
Yeah. So maybe they need my attention on Instagram. I don't know how that place operate. So
No, Instagram is fair.
I will try
At
to create
least when you're having conversation in that Instagram, you understand that you're
I will
speaking to
try to no,
real people
don't
with
worry,
sense.
bro. Don't worry about only kid, all those kids, anybody. I can speak with any reasonable person to a reasonable point of discourse whereby you can understand. I mean, I always apply caution. I always give people a grace to at least, just like when people come in, they say, well, me should have stayed with Mohbad, cooking for us. I say, you don't know the condition of Mohbad. Okay? She's not the nurse at that time that would have saved Mohbad. Her own is to do the right thing. And then she can barely support. So let us take emotion out this and get the right thing done. And for the right thing. Just like a Governor Sanwo-Olu is saying that no emotion is attached to this. People die every day. Maybe I
At
would have said,
all. At all. Emotion
so
should be taken out from this
exactly,
particular case entirely.
exactly. So that's why I'm saying that I will just try to see how we can drag the Nigerian police, even if they don't pay for damages, for them to apologize and to get back on echelon. Let them get back to the right thing. And so you guys, I hope you guys will vote for me next coming election. Hmm?
If you put your hand now, people will vote for you now.
You go vote.
I will vote for you now, Abba.
All
I will
right, no
vote for you.
worry. No wahala, no wahala. And then we go bring back this case. This case will come back again to life.
No problem now. The most important thing is
Ehen.
that everything that is needed to be
And when
done.
I'm
Even
in the office now, let us see which police that we have appoint
do
that
you know
will
when
now
when
that
you even
will
assume that
do something
office,
that
you
they
will
will
see
not
the
do it.
reason whereby people
Mm.
are not supposed to be acting outside the law. They cannot try it because there is always consequences. Like
You
there is
see,
no
let me
how you act
forget about
outside
that.
the law and you not
I have
face your
found
penalty at the end of the day.
I have found I found this thing whenever you say it. When you are saying people are not supposed to act outside the law. I
Mm.
mean, bro, let
Oh
us
yeah,
look at
let's go there. Explain.
things like this.
Mm.
Do you hold people responsible in a lawless place? In a place where there is no law, do you hold people responsible? Let's start from there. If
In a
somebody
place
commits a crime
you can't
in a
hold
place where
people.
there
You
is
cannot.
in
You cannot. That is not
you
how it
cannot hold
is.
people responsible, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. So now there's one thing here. Hmm? We are in a networking system whereby if you just like if you have your keyboard and your computer, whatever you input is what your output device will display on the monitor or on the screen. If you don't input, you don't have output. So now, when a crime happens, those who have a primary responsibility to govern that crime or to control it or to respond to it, them not responding to that crime properly or as quick as possible, it will naturally cause for reaction. Reaction will come. But now, who is to be blamed? If everybody has done the right thing, if Mr. A has done the right thing, Mr. B will do the right thing. But Mr. A did not do the right thing, but Mr. A is blaming Mr. B. If police have done the right thing by coming quickly, imagine that we are kind of like in a Nollywood, in a movie where everything is perfect. And people contact the police and immediately they came. Police comes in, police barricade everywhere, police bring in people, they begin to question people, and they like the body that I'm telling you, they went to check the body, they state what they found in the body within 2 weeks. So because that preliminary report took 2 weeks, they came, they tell us what they see there, and then they question people to a reasonable degree, and then they speak to us. We will not take things into our hand. People resort into other means. Have you asked yourself why we have so many cultism groups today? It's because they've lost faith in the justice system and they want to be secure in their own possible way, which they believe that this is my own security, it's in my hand, it's in the people I trust. I don't trust others, this ones I trust. So now, when people who are supposed to do the right thing do not get it done, then whatsoever come later, who is to be blamed? Then we all are wrong. That is what shows here. So the reaction of the people, like it is, it is relative. It is relative to something. You can relate it to something. That this is why they are aggravating. So talking about lawlessness, talking about people, not being lawful. I think if we have to be fair, we have to check it from the crankles, from where it ought to have started. And that is from the police. They are the one that you will still blame at the end of the day, not the people. I hope that is clear enough.
No, you've not satisfied me yet.
Okay, tell me
Because
your worry.
now
Tell me your which
I
other
made a
doubt?
comment and I said people are not allowed to act outside the law. And you said that statement, anytime I make that statement, you're not always in support of it. And I was like, okay, you now tell me why. And you were putting a phrase, okay, in a lawless country, okay, will you hold people responsible for committing any offense? I say, well, you can't. But you should also understand that people within that environment, there's some certain things that they might still do and they will still hold them responsible. But just for me to be fair, I said no, based on the fact that there is no law binding that particular country or nation per se. But in Nigeria, we have a law that is binding everybody in it, and nobody is above it. So in the situation whereby we have an institution that is designed to function in a particular way for some certain things, and some people that are demanding that that particular institution should enable them get an end result, that's justice in quotes. Okay, you are seeking for that law to help you get the justice, and you're now working outside that law. There is no how you're going to tell me that at the end of the day you will not get the needed consequences by
You are
committing
mistaken.
an
You are not
offense
understanding.
already.
You are not understanding the things. That's just
No, what you said is
You know what
totally
I want you to do,
outside.
right?
Yeah.
Understand that we don't have the same brain, okay? But I'm trying to help you. That's why so much time when I want to speak to you, I'm trying to calm down to see how you can understand. I said, stop movie, listen. If the officials who are assigned with a particular duty, who are expected to have done their due diligence, what they are assigned to do, if they fail in their duty, people will protest out in different form. True or false?
No. That is how these things are done. If the
Okay.
Nigeria police, okay, according to you, have done their job in a way that is not in accordance to the way they ought to do it, these are the things the citizens should do. Petition them, or and if you want to petition them,
Do you
go
hear me
through.
saying that I want to petition the Nigerian
Wait.
police? Did you hear me
You
saying that?
petition them according this. If you are petitioning them, you are still within the confined space of the law. We have we have Ministry of
Yeah,
Police
but did
Affairs.
you hear me saying that I want to petition them? Did you hear me saying that?
But you were saying that before, but in this particular scenario, you were not
No, no,
saying
no,
it.
no. I mean, no, this is different scenario. I mean, our strategy, I said we petition them to the Federal High Court. That one is already on ground. That one is ongoing. That one is short banker. We petition them to the Federal High Court. That one is short banker.
But
But in this particular
that is not the
scenario,
best way to go. In this particular aspect, that's not the
no,
best
no,
way
no.
to
In
go.
this
If you are
scenario,
petitioning them with the High Court, is not the best way to go. You can petition them via that body that controls police affairs, like Ministry of Police Affairs. You can petition them through that particular body, that agency, because
no,
they
no,
are
no,
the
no,
ones that
no,
controls
no,
the
no, no,
affairs
no,
of the
no,
police.
no, 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 no. If they control their affair, they're supposed to be aware of everything that the police is doing so far. We have a
Sometimes,
petition. No. They have to be aware.
no,
Police, this information officer, this PRO of the Nigerian police, the public relation, supposed to be aware of this case, and Brekete spoke to him, so he's full aware. So it's to tell you that he must have informed every other
now see,
officer.
Papariano, see one important thing here that you're missing. Being aware is different from being aware and not acting. Let us say they are aware and they are yet to act. See, one thing about Brekete, okay, is something that has to do with pressure.
Don't bring Brekete. Wait. Put aside Brekete. Okay,
No.
I just want to.
Now, in this particular sense, because you mentioned Brekete. You mentioned Brekete.
No, please wait, please. What you are trying to say is like saying that the spokesperson, the spokesperson of the governor, that is Gbenga Omotoshan, who is the Minister of Information, is aware of something and governor is not aware of it. That's all you are trying to say. It means they are disorganized. They all have to submit to one table at the end of the day. So all of them who are in that department will take them as one body. If the right thing has not been done, they should be aware that people are unhappy. Protests has been staged, petitions online. Then the next thing is to sue them, is to challenge their department to know, come, we are paying you guys money. We have so much amount of budget going to your department, guys. You guys should wake up. You are in a country place. You guys should wake up to your duty. So we are reminding them. And on the areas of them not doing the right thing and people protesting, people must react. For example, even in America, I mean, there are sometimes when I do teach philosophy, maybe to my others, to my classroom, to my students, then I do talk about where all these laws comes from Latin, from the Roman Empire. These are the things that comes with the law, the citizens' rights, reactions to things that are not done the way it should be done by law. It's part of the right of the citizens. And when they react, the government have to try to contain it so that it doesn't lead into chaos. Okay, but they should have prevented it. For example, Donald Trump, when you look at his approach to the killing of George Floyd, he was too slow, and people perceive that he didn't do the right thing. What did they do? I was on Lawrence's panel on TikTok where a lot of analysis was ongoing then, where we were saying that the police killed him. He died instantly. He died in the ambulance. We did all those stuff. People were protesting in different parts of the world. But here in Nigeria, the little one we can do, we did it. But you see how concerned citizens who care about human rights, who understand their rights, they came out when they said that the right thing was not done. They threw tantrums on everybody. In fact, there were so many malls, markets that were robbed. And I do not encourage that. All of those things are misconduct on the side of the citizens. Okay, but again, what we are saying is their reaction. Who is to be blamed for their reaction? The government. They could have prevented that. But eventually, the right thing was done. But again, it has caused a lot of damages. People has been emotionally breaked down to an extent whereby even after the government has delivered their judgment, 31 years imprisonment to the Chauvin, to the Minnesota policeman, this man was still stabbed in the jail 21 good times by somebody who is still angry about the judgment. Okay, and that is why we are saying that there's problem of disciplinary. If the police are not happy with their salary, let them put a good player in front of the government, but let them do their job whenever they are called upon. They should be happy to do their job, not begging them. I don't like begging when I'm paying. You see? So anyway, that is it. I want to end the live. Thank you for coming.
But at the end of the day, wait, before you end the live. But at the end of the day, we should all still encourage ourselves to act within the confined space of the law. Because we cannot get.
I will not do that. I will not.
Let me finish now. Wait now. Because we cannot be demanding justice with the law and we are still working against the law. It is not done anywhere.
I will not tell.
And now,
I will not tell an angry man who is deprived, who is oppressed. I will not tell.
One more thing you said that I want to put very. I want to make it as a fact. You said you're going to write to the High Court, and I was suggesting
Federal High Court.
Yeah, Federal High Court. You said that's where you're going to write and petition the police.
We are
and I said we have ministries of police affairs that controls how the police run their things, which is the right place to go to influence the way they operated or the way they handled that particular situation, whichever situation the thing is or whichever matter the thing is. But you say the Federal Court. No, now if you're petitioning the Federal Court, what will be your prayers?
You will sit in the petition now. I
want to know. Guide me.
Okay. Again, these things are much. I will be listing them. These are things we have discussed in the live. Maybe you should join us since you're interested on that. This will be in the next live. So this live stream has come to.
Are you okay now? Let me just put it. Are you seeking for damage?
Sorry. Do not hijack the live stream. If I'm saying it has come to an end, don't try to. I mean, don't do that. I understand those things. You're just trying to pull my leg just to have me like. I'll be saying I want to leave. You will still want to have me around. I mean, don't do that with me. Thank you. You tried a little bit at least. You were able to be in the conversation and you have the space. You're able to, say your own things, which is fine and cool by me. So I will just try. I don't know. I will buy a second phone, but the phone I have here is very small. I will try to get one phone for Instagram. Okay. I need to go. I know. I don't know. I want to go on Instagram, but I'm very lazy. I will get one phone on Instagram. So as I am on Instagram, I will also be live on TikTok. TikTok, I like this one. TikTok, I like this one. It's very easy to use. You people join and you get gifted. Okay, but Instagram, I don't know where they have gift. So I have to sustain my channel, and my level need to increase. So nobody's paying me. This is time. The government isn't paying me. It's out of concern. So anybody to who has so much concern of what I'm doing, who wants to appreciate me, I welcome that. Why not? For me to have so much concern to be given this, this particular time and my intelligence, it works another exchange of coins from whoever that have, but not by force. Okay, that is from who has. Again, I reinstate that. So I'll go and sleep, and later we'll see again. Hmm? You guys will find yourself in another live stream right now. All right, take care. We'll see you guys again.